Hello and welcome to an RPG. I am Sargent. Today we are going to be looking at Conan Exiles in 2022. I'm going to give you sort of a breakdown of my review of the game. I have not played this game since like back in launch days, and people have been asking what I think of Conan Exiles and if I would like to give it a go, and I have been playing it for the past couple of weeks. If you are interested in a private server, I do have one set up for the community. All the information is in Discord down in the description. If you do enjoy my content, make sure to throw up a like. If you would like to see some more survival gaming content, make sure to subscribe, and if you would like to support myself in the channel, we do have a more description. Now let's get into what this game is about, what the core mechanics are, and what I finally think of everything after it's all been broken down. So Conan Exiles is a hardcore survival game. There is nothing in it that really holds your hand. There is a series of quests called The Journey, which will help you get into the game and decide what you want to do, what discretion you want to go, and how to get to certain points within the game. But really it is Athens, an open world survival game where you can pretty much do what you want. It is a sandbox at its core, at its heart. Now the game was developed and published by Funcom, where the early access was released in 2017, and I left early access in May 2018. There has been enhanced versions released on the Xbox Series X and the Series F, and that was released in June 2021, so the story and concept of the game itself are pretty much started out in the wilderness, tied across left route out in what is known as the Exiled Lands, and now pretty much at the start of the game you are going to be saved by Conan, who just gives you a bit of weapon, comes in, cuts you down, gives you a weapon, you have a little bit of a fight. The animation, the cinematic, that is still really cool. I still really get excited when I do watch that, so it's definitely something to watch at least. Once you have basically been caused by the accessory that you have got on your actual wrist, kind of like what they have in Ark Survival Evolved. When you have got that little sort of implant and your first wrist going on there, and you get exiled until the map, the Exiled Lands. Now there is other maps, various other maps that have been opened up since the release. You have got the House of Zip 2 now, which is a smaller map. There has been some complaints about the Isle of Zip to being too small, ATC, but it's still a very nice, very beautiful map. It can be very dark at times, but it's something you should check out if you have not checked out already now. The whole of the map is surrounded by these pillars, these towers, and it puts up like a sort of green barrier around the entire of the map, and if you try to go over that barrier you instantly die, basically because of the cost armor that you can have been given. So I would not recommend running out as a bounce unless you like just really want to die. The basic keys of the game is to get in the world, kill stuff, build a home, get some actual cereals available, and progress and grow as far as you can. Now it is a high fantasy game, so there will be dragons, there will be cultists, cannibals, there's all different kinds of beasts, from silverback gorillas to werewolves, ATC dragons, and various different groups and fictions of people around the map. Then there's a lot of love involved in the game. You can find a lot of love floating about and find out all this information about the Conan universe, especially if you into the lore type of things. That is a really good addition to the game. I personally love that sort of stuff, and depending on if you are playing on a PvP server, PvE server, or you're playing on your own server, will change the way the game is played dramatically. You are going to be building to be more defensive. On a PvP server you are going to be building to make it look better and look grand out. on a PvE server and you are gonna be doing whatever the hell you want. Want a single player server, pick anywhere you wanna build and progress and do all the good stuff. Now the graphics of the game are pretty well rounded, it's not too realistic and it's not massively cartoonish, it's more on the cartoonish side than on the realistic side, but it does sit on a nice little middle ground and it has held up pretty decently since. It's released in 2018, there's many different biomes and they are all very different from each other, from the snow biome to the volcano to the jungles, the forest, the desert, all looking very different from each other, and it was one of the actual aspects I love about the game, being able to just when I'm playing by myself. I would, when I'm back in the day when I was playing it, I would be jumping from different things and like sort of building up.